Lifetime Achievement Award, eh? Who would have thought a lifetime in motorsport? Quite emotional for you, Brian.
It was very, very emotional. I mean, it goes back to the days of Adrian's father, Robin Scholz, actually got me involved in it back in the 60s. Roger McCleary, and so it went on. And I've enjoyed every minute of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Lifetime Achievement Award goes to Richard.
I really think it's nice to be rewarded that way, but it's also nice to have taken and given in motorsport, and I think that there's still a lot that can be done to make our passion even more successful in the future.
So congratulations, AJ Karting.
It's not without a lot of help from friends, and they've made a hell of a lot of friends in motorsport. What you boys, Mike and Stephen, have put up with a hell of a lot as well. And we live with racing cars in the lounge, and it's all part of what we do. Thanks a million and enjoy everything. Thank you.
I would just like to say it's an absolute honour and a pleasure to serve champions like yourself. Thank you very much.
I accept this on behalf of Volkswagen Group South Africa. Thank you MSA for the recognition, it's really, really appreciated. Recently, I think we reached a crossroads, decided to turn in a different direction for now. But Volkswagen is still very much involved in motorsport and will be for many years to come.
And there's absolutely no doubt that if it wasn't for the crew, the guys that have built cars for us and run the cars, navigate for me, there's no way I would be getting a reward like this. It's definitely on behalf of a huge group of people. Humbled and honoured to be able to receive this. Thank you very much.
Jeffrey Gruber, well done. Last year, a great year for you. Second, not good enough. This year, first, and a special award from MSA. The year can't get any better.
Yeah, no, this year's been absolutely fantastic. You know, to be amongst South Africa's best racing drivers is amazing. A big privilege for me. Yeah, so the next target for me, I guess, is to get the green blazer. Seeing all the guys doing it, it's definitely given the motivation to try and pursue it. But yeah, just a big thanks to my parents, my friends and family. I mean, without them, definitely not possible. So I owe it all to them. So thank you.
Jordan Pepper. Where to from here? I know it was a tough year mechanically for you, but the positioning at the moment, the world's your oyster essentially.
It's tough to know now since we haven't got anything confirmed, but I definitely want to stay in GT3. I think that's where the growing market for factory drivers and drivers earning a salary to the ultimate achievement, really what you want to be, is found there, and hopefully I can find myself in the spot for the next few years and work my way into a well-known driver in amongst GT3 racing. But ultimately I'd like to step up into like LMP1 or DTM. I think that's the ultimate dream. Whether it pays off or doesn't, we'll soon find out in the next few years, but to just stick in motorsport and make it my career, I think would be the best possible achievement for me.
To achieve things in motor racing and karting, kind of step away from it and then come back and sneak in under the radar for a lot of South Africans and win Italian GT. What a year.
It was completely unexpected. I had saved enough money to do one race, one more GT or race of any kind, and I chose the GT, Italian GT last year. And I was ready, I did well, and I was ready to come home and live the rest of my life. But then came an offer in January, February to do the full season Italian GT, and even then I didn't expect much because this was my first full season in full circuit, main circuit racing. So what could I expect really? I had some karting experience and we ended up winning the first race, pole positions. It's been an absolute honor. Really, if you told me in the middle of last year that I'd have won at Spa, podium at Monza, like that's things that I can barely believe. It's like a surreal experience. There's another David racing in Europe. That's amazing.
It's quite a special award, and what you've achieved, taking on able-bodied guys. You don't view yourself as disadvantaged at all, and getting this award and seeing your results is testimony to that.
Well, yeah, thank you. Yeah, ever since I've had my amputation when I was 7, I've never viewed myself as disabled, and I've carried that through with whatever I do. I do target shooting at school. Was at school, race go-karts obviously, and I canoe for South Africa as well. So everything I do, I take into consideration that I'm normal and I just do the best I can.
Your official of the year. Well done, Freda.
Sonder deelnemers is daar nie officials nie. So ek wil net sê baie dankie aan elke deelnemer wat staat maak op my om jou te help.
Environmental award, special for you.
Yes, very, very. It's something that I really love doing. It's also one of my daily jobs. I'm actually a marketing manager, but I get to market environmental awareness, and that really does mean a lot to me to be recognised in that.
This is amazing. How old are you?
I'm 13.
13, and you're wearing your South African colours. Is this something that you were dreaming of when you were like 5?
Yeah, I was dreaming about this. I'm very happy and privileged to get this awesome award, and I'm grateful for this.
Are you going to take that blazer off ever?
No, I'm going to always keep it on and keep it nearby, so I can always see it.
So where to from here? Is your next goal to get senior colours?
Yeah, my next goal is to get senior colours and move up the ranks in South African motorsport.
I must admit, you look really good in that blazer. How are you feeling?
I'm good, and I hope soon I get my senior colours.
Soon? You're only 10, aren't you? So a long way to go. But what lies ahead for you now with karting?
Next year I'm going to do the WSK in Italy, and yeah, that's it.
So who's the most important person to thank?
My dad, Uncle Etienne, and Uncle Dave, and the whole Argentina team for supporting me.
You going to sleep in that jacket tonight?
Maybe.
my sponsors, Thor, Funzalia, the kids and everything. Thanks.
I'd just like to thank MSA for presenting me with this very prestigious award. I'm very humbled by it. I'd also like to say a massive thank you to my dad for sacrificing so much, and also to my family for allowing me to be up here today. Thank you.
Bradley, does this mean the end now? You've got your national colours. Does the hard work stop?
Hard work stops in karting. Yeah, I think we've worked hard up until now. I mean, 8 years is a long time, 8-9 years. So, you know, I think it's time to hang the gloves up locally, but internationally, I think it's going to carry on.
First of all, I'd like to thank the biggest player of all of my achievements, which is Enduro, for all the hard work and running the team and preparing the motors and supplying everyone with everything that they need to win a championship. And I'd like to thank my dad for all the blood, sweat and tears that he has put into my racing. Wow, I'm kind of speechless. I'm overwhelmed, to be honest, to finally get this achievement. Spent many hours in the gym as well on the track, and just nice to know it's finally paid off. None of this would have been possible without my dad. Sacrifices made. As we all know, motorsports are very expensive. To be compete at the top, you've got to really work hard. As much to all you champions know that you're here tonight. You have to work hard to be here, so I want to all of you. Thank you to my sponsors, Get Generous, Nat Heroes, everyone who's been supported me. Thank you to all of you. Thank you.
Yeah, I'd just like to say thank you very much for MSA for presenting these awards tonight. I know we've all worked really hard this year to get there. Just in his absence, I want to thank my dad for all the effort he's put in. It took us a long years to get there, to get to this point, and I think it finally paid off. Thank you very much.
Thank you to Leroy Poulter, Neil Curtis and that for making this championship possible for me 2 years ago. And my mom and dad for all the monetary things from there helping my karting. Thanks a lot.
National colours. It's a special award. How do you feel, Leroy? Not a first time?
Look, this for me is a big achievement. You know, we've got it in the junior, and to carry it through to a senior is really important for our career. And I think for the juniors out there, it gives them some direction to go.
How are you feeling? What does it mean to be wearing the green and gold?
Yeah, obviously it's a really nice achievement and honoured to get it for sure. And just excited. I had got my junior colours a few years ago. Now to get the seniors, definitely a cherry on the top. So can only go up from here.
Women in motorsport. It's a good thing to be able to have a recognition like this. How are you feeling?
I'm very honoured to be able to get my South African colours. I've been trying to get them for about 4 years now, and I just had to win a national championship, but unfortunately we didn't have any, and this was the first year that they gave us a Motocross championship, and I'm very honoured to have won it.
I just want to thank all my sponsors, TLB, Monsanji, Gamma, TLP, everyone who supports me, my mom and dad. Thank you.
I just want to say a big thanks to my parents and my girlfriend and my awesome team, Proudly Good Yamaha. They helped me to achieve what I've got today, and I'm really grateful. Thank you.
When a lot of hard work and effort goes into winning a championship, but being able to put on the South African colours in your blazer, what does that mean to you?
Yeah, it's been hard work and dedication. We spend many hours in the gym on our bikes, and to come to a special evening like this, I feel very grateful and honoured to actually wear the blazer. It's been a long journey, maybe 14 years. I started when I was 4 years riding, so putting on a blazer today it's a great achievement.
Motorsport South Africa is proud to announce their national champions for 2015. We'll begin with karting. Mini Rock national champion for 2015 and a new champion in the category, Alton Bow. Star for the future and dominant in the category of Junior Rock, your national champion for 2015, Stuart White. Backing up his amazing form in 2014 to be Super Rock champion in 2015, Jason Bright. The youngest championship class in karting and the beginning of a great journey in motorsport, your Max Torino champion for 2015, Cameron O'Connor. One of the toughest categories in SA karting right now is Junior Max, where Dino Sturman took the championship at the final round. Max Challenge sees a family name and legacy continue as Jonathan Aberdeen takes the national title in the Max Challenge. Backing up the class he has shown in all other categories and adding to his tally of championship titles, Bradley Liebenberg, our new DD2 champion. A former world champion and relishing the challenge of the X30 shifter karts, Nathan Parkins adds yet another title to an impressive CV. Next up, Stuart White, your Junior Rock champion. Jason Bright, your Super Rock champion. Cameron O'Connor, your international Junior karting champion. The Junior Max karting champion, Dino Sturman. Max Challenge, Jonathan Aberdeen. Rotax, DD2 champion, Bradley Liebenberg. And the X30 champion, Nathan Parkins. Well done, guys. Moving on to the dirt now with Junior Motocross.
Luke Grundy a bit further down the field. That he is the current championship leader, but out front it is bike number 57.
The bobbleheads that are the MX50cc riders make up the youngest class in the championship, with James Thompson, your brand new champion.
Championship leader Camden McClellan, not the greatest of starts for him.
Still on the small wheels, but with a little more power, the MX65cc class in 2015 was taken by Camden McClellan.
Section, great to see up and down and who's going to get through there quickest.
One of the veterans in the junior ranks and a winner of previous championships, Dalton Fenter continues to progress as the MX85cc champion.
And, securing a good spot in 85 juniors, but it looks like there's a change in the front of the...
One of the most celebrated motocross races in South Africa, and with a classic riding style, Slade Smith adds to his tally as he rakes up another title in the MX Pro Mini class. With the nickname of Baby Bubba distant memory, it is great to see Joshua Mlimi deliver on his promise of winning every class entered on his way to the top. Your new MX High School champion. MX2 is arguably the toughest class to win consistently, with all the young talent piling in. Matthew Milan nailed down his first class championship in 2015. MX1 is the pinnacle of the MX arena in SA, and a multiple champion makes it his own once again. 2015 still sees Kieran Fitzgerald as the man. MX3, formerly the Veterans class, sees a name that has dominated over 3 decades of racing. He now really does own his nickname. Ian Toppy Topless takes another title. The MX Ladies category shows amazing growth, and 2015 showed that the racing is as intense at the top. Tony Jardine adds to her impressive multifaceted CV to take the title of champion. Moving away from the tracks to the landscape of off-road racing. The junior ranks have shown steady growth this season, and the Raslo Academy Junior Off-Road Motorcycle 85cc Senior Champion for 2015, Stefan van Deventer. The Totpack National Off-Road Championship for Quads has the Q1 class as its premier class, and this year saw Brian Baragwanath your champion once again, with a nail-biting finish to this year's racing. The Masters run a shorter race in the Premier category, but the speed and intensity is still shown. George Twigger has been untouchable in 2015 and rightly earns the title of National Champion. With more wins and podiums in the season than any other make, the Tuning Forks have dominated national quad racing this year and take the manufacturer's title in 2015. The rarefied atmosphere of the Premier Q1 class in the Totpack National Off-Road Series showed that King Kenny Gilbert was tougher and faster than them all to be crowned champion in 2015, backing up his overall championship last year. The OR2 class in the Totpack National Off-Road Championship showed a previous winner from the lower classes step up. Lo Schmidt climbs the ladder as your new champion in OR2. This year, the OR3 Championship showed an intense battle with two riders never far from a few points away from each other. There can only be one champion though, and Brett Swanepoel took it in 2015. The high school champion is seen as a stepping stone to full senior racing. Edwin Bester showed true class in his near-perfect season to defend his title and remain the champion. The seniors class is rife with former champions, still capable of running the pace, but now they only have to compete in their respective age category. Juan Bolly van Rooyen takes the title in 2015. The Masters category saw a mix of specialists come in and out of the championship through the year, but consistency and pace always pay. Ian Fenter takes the Masters title for 2015. The battle to be top manufacturer will always rage in South Africa between blue and orange machines. This time it was the orange of KTM who took more wins and therefore the national title of top manufacturer. The ladies' class for quads at the Top Pack National Off-Road Series was won by Liesl Barnard, who fought off her competition and ended up winning by the smallest margin of any national category this season. Onto the technically gifted Liquorland National Enduro Champions. The E1 200 class once again fielded a massive entry through the year, with the rising star Travis Teasdale shining the brightest and nailing down his championship in 2015. The E2 Open class is seen as the premier class, with the most overall wins falling in this category. Undefeated and one of the top enduro riders in the world. Champion once again, Wade Young. Showing how talent can cross between off-road and enduro, the high school class was taken by Edwin Bester, who again had a near-perfect season to take the championship and become one of the hot properties in racing at the moment. The seniors title race was a nail-biter this season, with new winners at almost every round. Jody Engelbrecht got more points on the page and takes his first national title. The Masters title chase was clearly for second place, as the early part of the season was dominated by one man. Hilton Hayward awarded his sponsors faith with an incredible display in 2015 to take the Masters Enduro champion. In the manufacturer's title chase, the swing went the other way this time, with more blues of Yamaha scoring the big numbers to become Enduro manufacturer's champion. To the straight line speed of drag racing, we crown our Speeders champions of 2015. National drag racing is still strong in SA, with the Senior Eliminator Champions title for 2015 going to Gavin Wilkins. Super Competition Eliminator Racing showed strong entries, with Simon Sluton named champion for 2015. The Competition Eliminator title up for grabs this season went to Rion Esterhazen, who beat out the competition to take his title. Bikes had a great year at the drags in 2015, with the Superbike Eliminator title going to Jan Els, who takes the #1 plate into the new year. The smaller capacity bikes showed good growth through 2015 with their competitive pricing. Zafar Hussein takes the title as champion.
Our Super Competition Eliminator Champion. Eliminator Champion is Rion Esterhazen.
From straight line, we go sideways with drifting. The drifting scene sees constant improvement in numbers and ability. 2015 was the most competitive year yet, with Jason Webb crowned the Super Drift National Champion.
Your Super Drift Champion.
Oval tar racing is always strong with a fanatical following. For the National Oval Tar 1660, the numbers were very healthy indeed, with Peter Brunt crowned the 2015 champion. In the Stock Road Championship, Willie Blichnoot beat the rest to claim his title come year end. The 2.1 modified saloons were a spectacle throughout the racing season, with Morné Nagel taking more wins than any other to be crowned champion. The Pinto Championship really was anyone's, with the spoils in the ultra-competitive season going the way of Jan Hubert. Hot Rod Champion is a coveted title by many with a lot of history within the class. This year, Nico Forster adds his name to the trophy as champion. Super Saloon Champion is one of the strong entries with numbers solid throughout the season. Marcel Veyers keeps the family name high with another title. The final category in the Oval Tar Championship Series, with Kenneth Coase the champion for 2015. Oval dirt track racing remains strong in SA, with tracks receiving record attendances in 2015. Your 1660 champion for the season is Tertius van Tonder. The 2.1 modified saloon champion sees Pierre Kotze walking away with a big #1 in class. The 2015 Hot Rod champion made the most of a solid season to end off as champion and beat out all comers, Kyle Huddleston. Dirt midgets were and always will be a big crowd pleaser as one of the most spectacular classes to watch. Vessel Rabi cleaned house in 2015 to be crowned champion. American saloons always pleased with the big muscle cars roaring their way through the season. Tian Lowe got it done as champion for the year. Late model oval track races allow the crowd some recognition and brand loyalty. all the flags were out for Chris Liebenberg as he closed out the season as 2015 champion.
Moving on to the champion,
From Dirt Oval to the Rock Hoppers and the Maxxis 4x4 X-Track Racing Champions. In the championship for the Maxxis Production Modified X-Trax Racing Series, it was Tristan Wintershoven who danced on the pedals and co-pilot Nanette Wintershoven working the brakes to take the title. In the modified class, where the bounds of grip and suspension travel are limited only by your imagination, the championship went to Leon Goos and Peter Spittel, who take home the silverware. A firm favourite in South Africa on the 4x4 side of the coin is the top truck category, with driver Johan Strauss and co-driver Henny Horn taking the most wins, and along with it the class victory and championship title.
letting your son down the sheer walls. Only another good hour. But well done, fantastic. Talk about running everywhere. And our last pairing is the
Rallying has seen amazing action this year. In one of the toughest and closely fought championship battles of the season, former champion Mark Cornier sealed the 2015 S2000 Drivers' Champion, while Elvin Kutsia, known as the Perfect Passenger, took the co-driver's title. Following on their success in 2014, top honours in the S1600 Championship again went to young guns Guy Bottrell and Simon Vasey-Lyle, who have now firmly established themselves as the team to beat. Although they were unable to maintain the Driver Championship title in S2000, Toyota still managed to get enough points on the board to be crowned Manufacturers Champion for 2015. Cross-country car racing champions are up next. Consistency is the key to winning championships. Evan Hutchinson and Donnie Stassen dominated the special vehicle category. The pair sealed the championship with one event to go. The versatile Leroy Poulter and co-driver Rob Howie scored 5 outright wins and a win and a third on the 2 Toyota 1000 Desert Race Heats to take the production vehicle title with ease. Team principal Glenn Hall masterminded the show of power with the Castrol Toyota Hilux team going through the season unbeaten to romp away with yet another South African Manufacturers Championship. To circuit racing now, and starting off with the Super GP Champions Trophy. The national superbike class, known as the Super GPs, saw a repeat champion in the form of Clinton Seller for 2015 as the young rider racks up yet another title here on SA soil. Seller remains the man to beat in 2016. The Super 600 class for the Super Sport machines also shows a champion retaining his title. Stephen Werdendahl balanced an exhausting international schedule to once again be crowned Super 600 champion for 2015. As part of the Neolife powered by Yamaha team under the guidance of Brad Anassis, both Clinton Seller and Stephen Werdendahl put Yamaha firmly at the top of the points table. On to main circuit car racing, and starting with the single-seater championship. One of, if not the oldest national circuit racing championship in SA, sees a multiple champion crowned once again. Alan Holm took his years of experience and packaged it well to again take the championship. Formula 1600 has seen amazing racing action over the last 5 years in particular. One name has come to the fore more than once through that time. Robert Volk and his precision driving take another national title. On to saloon cars and our final category of the evening. For what was once known as the Rolling Thunder, National V8 saloon cars have re-established themselves as circuit fan favourites, and Franco Di Matteo adds to his 2014 title. There have been two main combatants in the National Production Car Series these past few years, and in 2015, it was Audi who made the best of it to claim the manufacturer's title for 2015. The National Production Car Series remains the driver's choice for the premier category for car circuit racing here in SA. Multi-talented driver Henny Groenewald adds yet another title to his tally as 2015 Production Car Champion.